Hello everyone and welcome. Today is an unbagging video. I am going to be unbagging some cross-stitch kits from VIP Cross Stitch. They were kind enough to send me a few to show you guys. So I am going to dig right in. I did open it just to, make sure this is actually what it was. But I haven't looked at the cross-stitch kits yet. I was really excited that they reached out. They have a lot. They have counted cross-stitch and they have stamped cross-stitch kits. I got stamped kits. Yeah, so I also got a different kind of kit. So this is the first kit, which I think is super cute and fun. And this sticker is covering up the picture. Maybe I'll pull it out, but it's a keychain. So this is a beaded cross stitch, which I have never done before, and I figured this would be a small enough project I could see if I liked it. So let's see what's inside. I don't really know what to expect in a kit like this just because I've never done it. So it looks like there's some instructions which are all in Chinese, so I'm gonna have to look up how to do that on online. And then here's some batting, so I'm guessing so you can stuff the dragonfly, which I think is so cute. Cute little dragonfly. This one was also a stamped kit, so it comes with the clear floss, which is for the beads, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of it, but it's something super easy to come by if you run out. And then here's the different beads. So we have these light green, some yellow, some dark green, and then some transparent, and some red. And these look like nice beads. They're like super tiny. And then here is the keychain, the jump ring, and then 4 needles, so that's nice. And then here's the actual what is it? The cloth. And this is like a really it feels plasticky, so it's a very durable. It's not gonna be falling apart on you when you cut it out. So I am super excited to try this. It'll be a nice, hopefully quick project. And then I'm assuming this embroidery floss is for cross stitching. I don't know. I've never done anything like this, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm super excited to try it out. Let's see. I'm trying to remember how I even. Okay, so this was in here. I'll just look this in here really fast and then set this aside. Okay, so next up we have this kit. So this is a regular cross-stitch kit, and I thought this would be super fun with like all of these super bright colors against the blue background. I just really liked the movement of the picture, so let's see. There we go. Okay. This is a little different from other cross-stitch kits that I've received. Here's the paper. And then here is the canvas. This is a 36 by 46. I wanted something a little smaller, just so that I have a smaller project, because You've seen some of my other unbaggings, and I have some more that I need to upload. I have some pretty big ones, so it's nice to have a smaller project, but these are the flosses, and this is cotton, and the colors are just so pretty. I love that. So, and yeah, it's like nice, kind of a shimmer to it. It seems like it's decent quality embroidery floss, so that's nice. And then here are a couple of needles right there. And then here is the key. And then here's the key again, showing here's the colors. So it's pretty much essentially the same thing. I'm used to getting like a whole other, what do you call it? Like a booklet, so that if you ever want to remake it, you can do a counted cross stitch. This one just shows everything that's on the canvas. Now, obviously this looks way different than what the original. I do like that you kind of have a picture stamped of the original right here, so you know a little bit what to expect. The symbols, they all look different enough that it shouldn't be too confusing. Sometimes the symbols can be really similar. There's 24 colors, which is a decent amount. But I also want to explain how a stamped cross stitch works if you've never seen one before. So the color is very drastically different than what you're going to be ending up with. And usually, not usually, always, so when you're done, you will soak this in water because this is soluble. So you don't want to get this wet before you're done with it. So you'll put it in the water, and it shouldn't stain any of the threads. It just washes away, and then you have blank canvas. And I believe this is a 14, is it a 14 count? It's the larger count, so I think that's a 11 count actually. So yeah, super excited to get started on this. I think I should, I mean, it's a nice balance between like color blocking and some more confetti type colors, and I think this will actually be fairly quick to cross stitch up, so I'm excited to start on that one. But yeah, here's the colors again. There's some nice reds and purples and blues, so there is that one. Okay, and then the other cross stitch kit is this one, and I was so excited when I saw that they had this one because I have the sister to this one, and this particular one has been on my wish list for a long time, so I was excited to actually be able to get this. It's so cute. It's this lion, and she's telling them to be quiet, don't be so loud, scare all the other animals. So there's all these eyeballs peeking out. This feels like it's a sticker. That's kind of cool. Got that. Okay. So I wonder if, because this is a bigger kit, they like actually give you a booklet, because this is what I've received in other kits, where it's this nicer paper, and you do get a different code scheme on here usually from what's stamped. But yeah, so if you ever want to like remake the, oh sorry about that bump, remake the cross stitch, or if it gets wet, you can always refer to here and count the stitches. It looks like this one has 35 colors, so that's awesome. And then let's see what this is. Oh, here's the instructions. Nothing too fancy. Oh, these ones are in English. That's nice. Okay, now here is, this one is larger. I think it's a 40 by 50. Here are some of the extra when there's too much to be able to put it onto this, I don't know what this is called, but this floss holder. They will stain them up and put them in a bag like this with the BMC code. So looks like there's a lot of super dark blue. Yeah. And then, oh, this is nice. Okay, this is a different kit than what I'm used to. It looks like there's like a finger needle minder. So that's super nice because I'm always looking for my needles. And then here's a threader, which is also really nice because sometimes it's hard to get the 3 strands through, which is what you usually use for the 11 count. And then there's 5 needles, so that's nice. And then here are the colors. There's lots of like reds and purples because of that lion, and then we have some beautiful blues and greens. I love this green. This is like a super dark turquoise. That's super pretty. So yeah, I'm excited to, well, I need to finish the other one that I'm working on so I can work on this one too. But let's see what it looks like. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this one, it doesn't say the centimeter dimensions on the canvas, but it does say the stitch width and stitch height. So that's 217 stitches wide and 282 high. So if you multiply those two together, that's how many stitches you need to do. So this one obviously is a lot bigger because it's can't even fit in the screen, but there's the little girl and then the lion, and then here we have all the trees and the eyeballs, and then here's all the symbols, and if you look closely, some of them are somewhat similar. Like we have this up arrow right here, and then we have these T's. So if they're next to each other, that always makes it a little more challenging. So hopefully they're not, but if you are confused if something is supposed to be a certain color, if they're too similar symbol-wise, you can always refer to this little booklet right here and just double check on that. And yeah, this one you can't really see the grid lines as easily because they use a light blue, but that's a lot of 939s, holy cow. So this one also has like a good balance between color blocking and a little bit more fiddly areas. So I think this one will stitch up a lot faster actually than the one that I'm working on that goes with it, because it has a ton of animals in it. But yeah, the canvas quality is really nice. It does, so when you do receive it, it comes stiff, but the more you work with it, the like more pliable it becomes. And it also works the very same way where when you're done, you soak it in water, and all these bright, crazy colors will wash away. So there's that. Let's look at the colors one more time just because they're beautiful. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Also, I want to say there are some designs on there that I recognized from other artists. I don't know if they're licensed to be sold on there or not. That's just something to keep in mind for when you're purchasing. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you next time.